Hello student, in this video we'll see Layout Manager. Layout Manager is used to position each component in container. To set the layout to container, we need to use method set layout and its syntax is void set layout, layout manager and layout object here. You can write any object name here. Then there are 5 different types of layout manager. Flow layout, border layout, grid layout, grid bag layout and card layout. Now we'll see flow layout. Flow layout is default layout manager of applet. Components are laid out from upper left corner, left to right and top to bottom. Means it will arrange the component row wise. When first row is completed, then it will transfer the control to the second row and gap between component will be 5 pixels. There are 3 constructors of flow layout. This is default constructor, flow layout with 1 parameter and flow layout with 3 parameters. In this first constructor, we'll get all the components row wise. Means first row is completed, then it transfer the control to the second row and a gap between the component will be 5 pixel only. Then in second constructor int how means this is for alignment. Suppose if you want to align all component to the right, then all component to the left and in center, we can do that also by specifying the constant here. How to specify those constant means right here flow layout dot right, flow layout dot left and flow layout dot center. Then flow layout int how, int horizontal, int vertical. Int horizontal here again the need to specify the constant here. Suppose if you want all the component to right side, then right here flow layout dot right. And horizontal and vertical means it is a gap between components. Suppose if you are writing any values here like 20 values and 20 comma 20, so you will will get a more space between components. Then these are the constants. Flow layout dot left. In this way, we need to write here in second constructor and in third constructor. Flow layout dot center. It will arrange all the components in center area. Then it will arrange all the component. It will shift all the component to the right position. It will shift all the component to left position. In this program, we'll see how to use flow layout. I have imported here 2 packages, AWT and applet. Then created a class flow layout one extends applet here. Then inside init method, I have applied set background color as a green here to applet window and created 5 buttons. You all know how to create the button here, B1, B2, B3, B4 and B5. Then all buttons are added over here. Now we'll run this program here because I have not used here set layout method because default layout of applet is a flow layout. That's why no need to say. Then you can execute this code. First save this file with name flow layout one. One.java. Then run this program. Then run this file. Copy path here. And then compile first. Java flow layout one file name. Layout1.java and applet viewer file name.java. Then write here applet viewer file name.java. See, we got output like this. B1, B2, B3, B4 and B5 these buttons. Suppose if more buttons are there, then it will transfer the control to the second row, then it will go to the third row. Likewise, we'll get the output. Suppose if you change here, instead of writing here, suppose if you are applying the layout, how to set the layout? Set layout, new, flow layout. Flow layout. This is default layout. But no need to use here because default layout of applet is flow layout. Again, we'll get the same output. Once save this code, then again compile, then run the program. See here, there is no change in the output. Here I have used third constructor of flow layout. In third constructor of flow layout, first parameter is int how, second is int horizontal pixel value and in vertical pixel value. Means this value indicates means horizontal gap between the two component will be 20 pixel horizontally and 20 pixel vertically. I have added here button, then B1, B2, B3, B4, B5, created here the object B1, B2, B3, B4, B5 and added all these objects over here, and I have added here applet tag also. Then we'll see how we'll get the output here. Again compile this program because program name is same. Just compile it first because I have changed that layout. That's why we need to recompile again. Then write here applet v1. See here the gap between two components are like there is a more space between this component b1 and b2, b3 and b4 also. And we'll see one more program. AWT dot star and write here dot applet dot star and write public class suppose flow1 extends applet. Then inside init method, create label L, new label, enter name, then label L2, new label, enter password. Now add this, add L and add L2, and then write here the applet tag, applet code equal to flow1 width and height 200 and height equal to 200. Then close the applet tag and put inside comment. Now save this file. Apply the layout here, set layout, new, flow layout. Suppose first we'll see the default layout, how we'll get the output here. Then save this file, flow1, flow1.java and run this file. First compile it. Flow1, file name is Flow1. Then write here Flow1 and applet viewer Flow1, Flow1.java. Okay, now see we got the output like this. In first row, it will arrange the components like enter name and enter password. But suppose I want a component to be left side, and suppose if you want component to be right side, then we need to specify here the constant. How to use that constant? Flow layout, flow layout dot suppose left side. So I will write here all should be capital left. See previous output is like this. Previous once you maximize this, now you will get output like this. Then see we'll see here in this program once you run this, because I have aligned here left. Here I got a error, cannot find symbol. Flow layout dot left. So I need to reset layout, new flow layout. Flow layout L should be capital here. See, then again compile it. See, it is shifted to left side here because I have written over here left. Left. Suppose if you write here right, GST right, the component will be shifted to the right side. Again compile this code. See, these components are shifted to the right position. In this way, we'll get the output here.